Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. And today I want to make an announcement. I'm gearing up for retirement. That's right. And before you get worried and say, Archie, you quitting YouTube? No, this is my retirement job. This is my retirement job. I want to tell you, I had a fantastic 2022. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I had some beautiful collections. I just picked up a beautiful motor car. I starting to feel pretty damn good. I went to England, went to America, and then I came back and the shit hit the fan. Not only was I 50, but I'd also been burgled. It's changed my mental outlook. In the past, when I had a big watch collection, I was happy to take risks because I could always sell a bit off and get out of any poo. It was my solace of fortitude. Unfortunately, that rug has been pulled out from beneath me. So, I gotta tell you, I've been very fortunate. I have had a insurance settlement. I'm still lost a fortune. I think I basically got half of what I lost from insurance and crowdfunding. Probably less, but can I just say it's half just to ease the squeeze? And it's when you have a traumatic event like that, it really makes you change your outlook. And in my own case, it has made a big change, a very big change. And, okay, so what are those big changes that has happened to me? Well, I look towards the future, and instead of trying to build a collection or do things like that, I want to get rid of stuff. And what I really want to do is my emphasis before was to have a nice collection, couple of collections, and retirement or paying off the house wasn't really a proviso. It was cheap money. Now what's happened is since that time, in Australia we've had 12 consecutive interest rate rises. We have had a number of things have happened. So for me now, I kind of look at things and say, you know what? I've turned 50. I'm getting older. I would like to semi-retire. Now, semi-retire doesn't mean I'm quitting the tubes. Please don't worry about that. I'm going to be here on YouTube doing my daily stream. By the way, guys, if you didn't know that, I do a daily live stream in the morning and nighttime. It's on the ArchieLuxury live stream channel. And one thing I want to say is that one thing I really want to tell you is that in my own case, I'm looking towards now, instead of acquiring more luxury goods, I actually have changed tact. I'm thinking, you know what? I'd like to pay my house down. That's what I would really like to do. I'd like to get a house with a 25-year roof, which I've got. I'd like to pay the bloody mortgage off. In my own case, the house is in Aussie dollars, 750 to 800,000 Aussie. We owe about 25%, just under $200,000, $194,000 to be exact, Aussie dollars. So I'm really thinking I would like to reduce that sucker. I would like to reduce that sucker because I think in my own state, gearing up to retirement, what do I want to do? Well, I want to be free. I want to have the house paid off. So it's changed my basis. Now, obviously, I can't make it happen overnight. I don't have the money to pay the house off. And what I'd actually done is recently I sold my Rolex Daytona, not because it's a terrible watch or I thought they're going to fall in value. I sold it because I'm thinking, you know what? I'd like to have that money to reduce the mortgage. And that's what I'm starting to do, is change my thinking. I'm gearing up for semi-retirement. So what that means is, well, it means a number of things, okay? In my own case, I don't want to get more consumer debt. I've actually worked very hard to get rid of all the stupid consumer debt. I had consumer debt, Zip, interest-free. I had Latitude, interest-free. I had, what else did we have? Latitude, we had Zip, we had Hum. We had different finance things, and to be honest with you, they're a pain in the ass. I got rid of all that shit. I also want to reduce the credit card. I don't want to get an extra credit card. I want to pay the bastard off. Unfortunately, we have a bit of bracket creep, and I owe a couple thousand at the moment, and my wife owes a couple thousand on her card. So that's living, isn't it? That's life. But I've got to tell you, what I really want to do is I don't want to get a HELOC, home equity line of credit, and borrow more money against the house. I want to bring the mortgage down. So for me, it's a change in philosophy. Whereas in 2022, I financed PCP a BMW. I wish I could turn that back. Because that's $1,000 a month payment, which isn't really going anywhere. That payment isn't going anywhere sensible. It's just, it's eating. Okay, it's eating. It's just, the payment would be very handy if I threw that into the mortgage. $1,000 extra a month, I'm sure it would really bloody help. But I've done the sums with the car. If I return it to the dealer now, how much will I lose? And I'm fucked if I do, and I'm fucked if I don't. So I may as well just ride it a bit. There's also some tax implications. I think it might be best just to keep it, because it is an enjoyable thing. You weigh up enjoyment and cost. But I'm not going to replace it with a new car. You know what I'm sort of saying? So I'm looking at doing more sensible things. So in my own case, I had some little bit of money came in, insurance and crowdfunding. I bought a few watches. Now I've reduced the collection to 5. I've got 5. It was 6. Now it's reduced to 5. 5. And then, now, 5, that brings my mortgage down. I got a little bit in shares. I got some money put aside. It brings the mortgage down from $194,000. It brings it down to $134,000. Well, that's a big jump. That's a big step down. I'd like to get that sucker paid off. I mean, if I wait, we had a 30-year mortgage. I have never really put extra. I've actually, to be completely frank, I took money out, as you do. Now I want to put money in. I want to reduce the bastard. So I'd like to put the 60 in, 134. Then what I want to do is 134. Then I want to pay extra payments and pay that bastard off sooner rather than later. That's what I'd like to do. As for the Beamer, I've already... It's not worth what I paid. Not worth what I paid. I lost a lot. Well, just hold on to that for a while. But I'm not... I'll get some enjoyment out of it. I also want to sell a few things off. I've offered some stuff for sale, believe it or not, just as I want to sell a bit of shit off. You know, I offered this briefcase. I offered this briefcase for sale. Beautiful briefcase. And you know what? The offers aren't there anymore. The market's tightened. One thing I'm really happy is I got rid of my old watch box. The watch box, the Louis Vuitton watch box. It was damaged in the burglary. I managed to... Okay, I sold it bloody cheap. Yes, I did. But I'm glad it's gone. It's gone, ski. I'm glad it's gone because it's out of my life. And I've taken the money in, which is included in that money. I just told you the figures on the 60,000. I want to... That's where that money... It's not... But don't pluck that money out of my ass. So now my philosophy is I want to sell stuff to bring that 134 down even faster. That's what I would like to do. I want to sell stuff, and I mean, I've got a completely different mental outlook on it. So now what I would like to do is I would like to sell more to pay that down more, because I really think once the home is paid, I mean, I've got a lot of equity in the house. Well, me and the wife have got a lot of equity in the house. But once it's paid off, it's a lot. It's sort of semi-retirement. Basically, I just work for food. I work for food and to pay my bills instead of paying monster mortgages or ridiculous expenditures. So that's where I'm sort of headed towards. I'm hoping I can bring the bastard down. Now we've technically got 14, so 2007 we got so it's 2037 it's supposed to end the mortgage on the house. So it's 23, 7 and 7 is 14 years. But if I pump in 60,000 and then I put more into reducing the mortgage, I might be able to pay this bastard off 5 to 7 years. Wouldn't that be amazing? That'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. And I still want to keep a few watches. Believe you me, I still love a nice watch on my wrist. But I don't have to do it exactly the same way. I don't have to do it exactly the same way. So that is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'd like to do. So complete reboot. So I'd like to pay the house off 5 to 7 years. I'll be 55. It's nice to pay the bastard off by that time, the Beamer will come up off its PCP. I might buy it outright and then flip it. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. I'm not in a rush or a hurry. But my whole spending approach and whereas beforehand I was happy to get into the Beamer. I don't want to just give the Beamer away and walk out of it, but I'm not going to do that again. You see? So the spending philosophy has changed. So that's what I'm trying to do. I want to head towards semi-retirement. And I think that'll be fun. So that's the aim. That is the aim for me. That's the aim, to steer that way. We'll see how it goes. Tell me what you think, guys. Am I out of my mind, or can you see the method in the madness? Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. See you in the next. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US. Look down in the description. $50 US. I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube. Because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.